Alright, gentlemen, we're here back, day 400 and something. I'm trying to become a millionaire. This challenge is, yeah, for the newbies here. I don't think I have to explain it too much. It's just a guy who understood what if I vlogged my entire life, literally, and here am I vlogging my entire process and journey of trying to become a millionaire every single day. But it's not like I'm documenting the entire day like some creators are doing throughout the entire day, but rather just recording a vlog at the end of the every single day, kind of making a summary or journal or vlog, whatever you name it. At the end of the day, looking back at what we have done and what we're planning to do. So there we go. I mean, you have to understand that the title and what we're doing right here is a little bit misleading. Why? Because right now we're in a stage of going from, I'm saying we, I mean, yeah, whenever I say we, I mean just my friend, which is my co-founder, which is probably watching this video. And I have to explain to you, if you're new here, that there is a process of going from 0 to 1. Okay, this is a little harder. This is the moment where you don't have the money to pay for the internet, but you're thinking of building an agency, and this is like a complicated and a weird situation. And a lot of you guys who aren't in well-developed countries are probably gonna understand what I'm talking about right now, where the dream and the best thing can happen to you is moving to another better developed country. And a lot of us which were born in the third world countries uh you know go to universities in the first world countries that for that same reason. And that's kind of I don't want to lie, I don't want to hide, that's kind of a fundament, like a basement, right now we're whether we like it or not, we're relying on, because I want to drop out of college, my friend wants to drop out of high school, and we have to do something with these beliefs which were just built in, right? And if we are a little, what do you call it, if our worldviews are a little different and we're thinking in a different way, that doesn't quite means that our parents are gonna agree with it, and we don't want to be a bad kids. Okay, we like our parents, we love our parents. That's a cheat code we found so far, that we have to crack the code somehow in their world, in their perspective, moving to first world country. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like exactly how we're doing that a little later. But yeah, I think that's a reflection on this a very big decision, because it's kind of feels like a step back to a certain degree. If you have been watching this videos for a while, you know that I have been mainly working only on the business and agency. I'm gonna make it 10K a month kind of goals. But then I think we just got a little bit more realistic, because we haven't been making any money and getting I'm a developer myself, alhamdulillah, and getting some kind of coding job. That would be a very nice opportunity, because making going from $0 a month to up to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and depending on how good of a job I'm gonna land, even making 5 to 8K a month, brothers, I mean, that's a very good deal for someone who is making $0 right now. And here's the thing, I will try my best to get a remote job, whatever it is gonna like, whatever it is, I will try my best to get a remote job, inshallah. Regarding moving to first world, you remember I said that? Okay, yeah. Here's the thing, first of all, I will want and will probably go for first a remote job because, you know, I'm a little bit more confident in that. Then, yeah, like I'm confident in both, but the one of them is easier. The second is agencies, consultants, which are gonna help us with the immigration process. Yes, they do cost money, and that's the reason I'm going with remote job first, and then I'm gonna make money, and then I'm gonna pay for these consultants, which are gonna help me to immigrate to somewhere else, which hopefully is gonna be a first world country, like either Australia, Canada, America. You're probably gonna go for Canada. Co-founder is watching. Yeah, yeah. I mean, immigration to Canada is also easier. So, and I think you can, to a certain degree, even replicate what we're doing right here. I don't know how hard or complicated or how does even this thing works. You know, and I never have immigrated to anywhere in my life, and I can't speak for that yet. But I don't really have to, see 3 steps ahead. One step, the next step I can see is me getting, inshallah, a remote job, a coding, inshallah, job, and well, how does that correlates with the business? I actually, got too far away from the topic I was meant to talk about, and the things I have done today. Well, even the things which I have done today were mostly correlated with, you know, I applied for 50 jobs. Okay, that's a very big boost from what we used to do back in the day. I mean, it used to be like, 20, 30, even 0 sometimes. 50 jobs. Got one guy somehow to agree to mentor me for free. Okay, it's not like a fully mentorship. He has a fully mentoring programs, but I tried explaining him, bro, I don't have money, but I really want it, and I sent him my LinkedIn where I was posting videos every single day until I get a coding job challenge. And I think bro just kind of understood, and he didn't agree to have a calls, but he said, okay, you can text me here, I will try to reply to you as soon as I can. And I think we can do pretty fine. It's kind of like a mini version of his normal mentoring program where he has calls with people, you know mock interviews. There is none of that fancy stuff in my program. There is just Telegram chat. I can send my resume. I can ask questions probably. And yeah. So, mentor, applied for 50 jobs, alhamdulillah. And I got even, here's the thing. I sent connection requests to a lot of people on LinkedIn. And a lot of them already have agreed. And all we gotta left now is, I mean, these people I try to connect with are consultants. Okay, some of them are consultants, some of them are working at human resource, and I want to get as many freaking damn connections in this industry as I can. I want to see, like, I want to have a talk with these people, mainly with consultants which are, responsible for immigration, this kind of thing. And I want to just genuinely ask them how the heck this thing works, how the heck, I can use it. Because, a normal person probably, okay, I'm a normal person, but I will pretend that I'm not a normal person, you know. Yeah, I'm tired. It's 12 a.m. in my country right now. Fuck it. My brain is, my head is aching. I'm almost 10 minutes into this video. Yeah. What else have been working? these are mostly the things we're working today. Right now, I know the title. What do you want? Like, what do you want me to change the title? I mean, I can do it pretty easily. Um, but that's not gonna be as catchy, right? Um, but and it's only for now. Like, for I think for a couple of months, inshallah, until we're gonna like become financially doing well. I think when we can, yeah, when we can stop worrying about paying the internet bills, or stop being worried about our, college, school, our parents being around, because inshallah, God will, we're just gonna be somewhere in Toronto, in some kind of, I think, 2 or 3 room apartment, or maybe, and just me, my co-founder, and also have one another friend, full-time, working on the goals and the dreams. Dreams and goals are kind of correlate each other, so it doesn't really matter. When you don't have a lot of all these distractions, and you just probably go home once in 3 or 6 months to visit your parents, but then you still get back to the game and just continue hammering, continue, like, you feel what I'm saying. And even the jobs we're probably gonna get throughout this migration, blah blah blah, we're not gonna probably stay there working forever. We're gonna figure something out with this thing. We're gonna figure it out. But for now, even the idea of getting there is a little bit delusional, is a little bit out of reach right now. We first have to get there, and then we're gonna probably figure the rest of the things out there. Peace.